Oh my goodness. Mic check. First things first, mic check. It's been a minute. Can I be heard? Hello? Hello, hello? You know what? I can actually check that myself. Okay, I can be heard. Good, good, good. Benny, thank you for the resubby at 23 months. It has been a while since I last went live. Panzer, welcome on in. Benny, thank you again for that resubby. 23 montherinos. What's going on, chat? How are you all doing today? I have completely forgotten how to stream, and that's okay. That's okay. Oh my goodness. What is it? Is it Monday? Is it Monday? How am I doing today? How is Allie doing on a scale of 1 to Scream? You know, overall, I'm doing alright, I would say. Doing alrighty. Just gonna be working on a crab. I mostly wanted to catch up today, but...
I'm done. Thank you, whoever.
Oh good, that still works! I wasn't sure if that was gonna work still. Benny, how are you? Panzer, how are you? Chat, you should totally... I can talk. You should totally go follow Benny. You should totally do it. This is what we're just starting to work on. I've still got so much work in progress stuff that I need to finish, but for today is crab. Today we're getting crab, and that is all we need. Chat, it has been a wild few months. Oh, did they have you as an opener today? Did they have you as an opener today? Playing a bit and watching before work. I hope work goes well for you. No, stop that. I may have been gone for 2 months, but chaos still reigns supreme. Monkey crab, Rodi. Okay. I guess we're just working on its chest to kind of start things off. Oh, chat. I'm trying to think where to start. Let's see. Okay, I guess the whole important part I should start with is Allie's heart going to explode? And the answer is not quite. Did you get rid of the fuckus? Sadly, no. The Ford, my car is half fixed. I got the transmission fixed. That was $2,600. I'm crying in my sleep. I need to get the control arms fixed, which Ford has me quoted for another $2,100. I don't like that Ford dealership. They're kind of assholes. So I'm gonna see if I can find some local mechanics who can do it for significantly cheaper, because the control arms themselves are $165 for a set of 2. It's $165. It's not a lot of money comparative to the $2,100. So here's the problem with the Ford dealership that I go to. Whatever the price is that they have to ring you up for the part itself, they duplicate that price for labor. There is no actual labor calculation. If it's $1,100 for them to order a part, they will also charge $1,100 for labor. Which, don't get me wrong, I understand labor needs to get paid, but at the same time, kind of smells like bullshit, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, we had some transmission issues. Those are fixed, so the car actually accelerates properly. now I'm working on getting the control arms fixed, and I'm gonna be honest, chat. I had to I updated our goal on coffee. I think it's like exclamation point coffee, KOFI. So I've got a slow burn goal because holy shit, that has put me in a bit of a financial pickle, I fully admit this time around. Did you blow your trans? Happy Pride! Also, yeah, happy Pride, everybody. So two things happened with the car, for those who don't know. The transmission control module, which is a little computer that makes sure the car works properly. And that blew out. The computer was like super expensive to get fixed and replaced. And the problem is I had to go with Ford because not a lot of other dealerships around here want to deal with that. So I had to bite the bullet on that and just shell out the money for it. Tuning arc imminent. Could be time to install or moving stuff to install, like some headlights or certain. Honestly, I do need to probably replace my headlight bulbs. They're a little dim. Yeah, they quote it that much, Benny. It was wild. Hey, November, how are you? I remember some Mazda parts fit in the Ford you have because those are sister cars. Yo, you know what? That's a good point. I'll take a look. Yeah, they basically have the same frame as some of the Mazda cars. No, that's a good point, November. I'll look into that after stream. As far as what car I have, I regretfully have a 2014 Ford Focus. It is part of the cursed lineage. The absolute cursed lineage. Basically anyone who has a model of 2012 through 2014, 2015, it's a bad time. Even when I did security, the Ford Focus we had was a pile of garbo. So I went ahead and updated the coffee goal for that. I might have to do like a donathon or something at some point in the near future, because that one kind of slapped me in the titties a little bit. November, I hope you're doing well. Hey Seb, welcome on in. As far as how I'm doing, Benny, heart stuff. For those who know, for those who don't know, for the last 2 months I haven't been streaming because I've been having heart problems. Yippee! So I've been undergoing a bunch of testing, a bunch of ultrasounds, a bunch of scans. Had to wear a heart monitor. I'm up in Jersey now. I had to wear a heart monitor for, gosh, like a week. Let me tell you, the heart monitor, not as bad as the sleep monitor that I had to wear, but still a bit unpleasant to wear. It was much smaller, at least. So I had to wear that for a week. And we finally got all the test results back in. The good news is, nothing is fatal. Nothing is fatal. So that's a plus. Hey, Risky Bob, welcome on in. So the crab Rodi that I'm building, we got this from the Gundam Play store. It's a US-based store. They might still have some, I'm not quite sure. But it came from the Gundam Play store, which has been like my biggest go-to for Gunpla lately. Is this the part where you reveal that you're in a bubble? I could be. Thank you. Yeah, the car has definitely been an unnecessary stressor amidst the heart problems, which probably didn't help. Also, Unicorn, welcome on in. Yours would be a Mark III, I think. Sounds like a Mazda collab. I know my family's Ford Focus Mark II uses Mazda parts. What's your favorite Xeon mobile suit? Sinanju. Hands down, the Sinanju. Specifically, the Stein. I know it's Anaheim, but Xeon takes it. It's a Xeon suit. Yeah, I love the Sinanju. Bob. The Stein is like my baby. I love it. Yeah, the heart stuff, nothing's fatal. Nothing's fatal as far as the doctor can tell. He wasn't concerned about that. So there's a plus there. However, there is still, like, something is wrong with my heart. It's not necessarily something that's treatable. So it's kind of becoming something that I'm going to need to learn to live with. And there's a potential it's something that's always existed. It's just now it's made itself much more known. The lower chamber of my heart, specifically. The lower chamber of my heart is causing premature beats, extra beats, and the increased heart rate, which is giving me, like, occasional chest pains, and I have to, like, take a breather here and there. Again, it's not fatal. It's going to be annoying. It's kind of like in the same zip code as a murmur. It's kind of in the same zip code. But from the ultrasound, we did determine it's the lower chamber of my heart that's causing everything. So we at least know that. So that's a plus, at least, is knowing what's going on. And that's actually helped me out a lot mentally. That way, you know, when it acts up, I know, oh, okay, this is what's going on. It's not, you know, something I don't understand. So it's something Allie has to live with. Outside of that, I'm not, like, too stressed about it. It'll just be a learning process. Hey, Bajab, welcome on in. I just finished one of my Dream Unicorn kits. I've been looking at it for a year or so. A friend sold it to me for $6. Oh, which unicorn was it? Yeah, Bob, I love like the weird Xeon suits. Like the Zoc is definitely one of my favorites as well. It's just a goofy little goober. We're not getting much done today, by the way, chat, because I'm yapping. Today's a yap day. It's a yap and catch up kind of day. What kit are you working on, Unicorn? Oh, you got the Anksha? I love the Anksha. I love the Danger Donut. Oh, it's that new one that you got. Yeah, that thing looked really cool. I like the, like... I like how it looks. I like how it's shaped. I see you popping, Seb. I see you doing the thing. Yeah, welcome in, everybody. Hope you're all doing as well as can be. I know it's rough out in these streets right now. I will say, chat, like, cards on the table, I'm worried about January. I really like bugs. Welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. Hello. Welcome on in. For those who do not know me, my name is Allie Nashwood, your friendly neighborhood half a vampire. I've been away for a couple months just because of health complications. But, trying to get back into the groove of things, trying to get my streaming momentum going again. So that is where we are today. I feel that. Dead today, humid and more. You know what? We can just have a pile on the floor. We can just have a Monday pile on the floor. It has like a neat little muscle moving gimmick in its thighs. Ooh. I might have to look into that. Yeah, I need to grab the B2 part. I like how round this thing is. Jagan stocks in my country are so bad that I can get the special acid shot version for just $2 more. I might actually get it. Ooh, I love the Jagan. The Jagan is my favorite Federation grunt suit. I think I have like I have like 5 Jagans in the backlog that I really need to build. I was going to do Jagan June, but that did not quite pan out the way I had hoped. Also, Benny, thank you again for the resub. I appreciate you. Gonna be repeating myself a lot today, chat. Getting back into the swing of things. Oh, you got the Master Grade Stark Jagan? Hell yeah. I know that's a pricey one, but I love the Stark Jagan. It's so good. It's so good. We're gonna have a tiny, tiny bit of detail painting to do on this. Yeah, I know there's like a I know there's an old version of the party gun, I think, but I would love to see a modernized version of it. Salda, hello. How are you? Welcome on in. Cyber, stroke. Cyber, welcome on in. This Gundam is not for show. Hope you're doing well. Howdy, 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 everybody. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Good to see y'all. Good to see y'all. Thank you for your patience while I've been kind of MIA. Welcome to our YouTube family. Good to see y'all again. Good to see y'all again. For the Gundam YouTube channel, I do apologize. I haven't really had much to upload over there. I've been uploading a lot to like my Final Fantasy channel, which I haven't updated the bots for yet, unfortunately. Oh, it's these that I need. The Jagan is my favorite Master Grade grunt. I've been wanting to get the third party of the Jeddah, which is what the Jagan was built off of. The Jeddah was basically them being like, all right, we're going to make a new grunt suit. And they made it, and they're like, oh no, this thing's too good. So they watered it down into the Jagan. So that's how that happened. Oh my gosh, you're absolutely free, Twitch Prime? By the way, chat, if you use your Twitch Primes, you are more than free to let me know, because for some reason, Twitch notifications tend to ignore that they exist. Passed most of my exams? Let's heckin' go. Very nice. I wonder why the escape pod in the Sazabi is bigger than the head. That is true. It does have a little bit of a weird proportion going on. Oh! Got the Reginlays recently? I've seen that one. I wouldn't mind building that one day. I'm glad exams and stuff have gone well. By the way, I do not have a good solution for my magnifier, so it's just kind of here in the way. It's really just in the way because it comes from this angle now, because I switched desks. So I'm not quite sure how to do this yet. Head was a mild pain for me personally, that kit. Hey, Fox, welcome on in. Got a bootleg 30-minute mission Rose Night, and I can say it's not bad. Ooh. I didn't know the, I mean, I guess it makes sense, but I didn't know the 30-minute mission stuff were, getting bootlegs yet. I did a little bit of wrenching earlier, replaced the cam angle sensor on my BMW. It was definitely too warm for that, plus my back hurts. No, that's fair, especially if you're doing, like, automotive work. If I had the means to do so, like, if I had a proper lift for my car, I would just I would install the new control arms myself and just save myself the hassle. However, I do not have a lift for my car, and my car only comes with a scissor jack, and I do not trust scissor jacks. They are the devil's work. They will betray you in a heartbeat. I just do not trust a scissor jack, so I will not be putting my soft, squishy body under that. Is it true that the narrative Gundam was the prototype of the new Gundam? Yes! Yes, the narrative was indeed the new Gundam's prototype. And it's one of my favorite Gundams. I love the narrative. Yeah, I need like a proper jack. I haven't built my master grade narrative yet. But I like the narrative because it looks incomplete. I mean, it is incomplete, I guess. Because it was made for, like, testing purposes. But yeah, I'm a narrative enjoyer. Oh, chat, if you get a chance to, it doesn't have a model kit. The narrative B2 packs is a thing that exists. And instead of having the grabby arms, it has like 2 wire-guided unicorn shields with just a bunch of Gatling guns on them. Recently found out the narrative. Yeah, it's the B2, Fox. I love it. Gundam Battle Operation recently brought the suit in, and it's a little powerhouse. My first nub back, and it's fighting me, chat. It's at a weird angle. I think we'll use a sponge for this, actually. Yeah, what have y'all been up to in the last couple months? Like, I know I've been, like, keeping tabs in the Discord and stuff, but... you know, it's been a minute. And of course, yesterday... Wait, today's Tuesday, isn't it? Today's Tuesday, because that's what's messed me up. Okay, I was gonna stream on Monday, but our power got knocked out. That's what's got me all kinds of messed up right now. Tempted to say I will save money, get a master grade kit whenever those start coming out, but I know my luck, they would come out too soon. Hello, Ace. Welcome on in. We are working on Crab. We are working on Crab today while we're chatting. Hello, Benny. What's up, Benny? Buying more models and not working on any of them. That's a mood. On our YouTube channel, I think it's !YT, I've got an entire playlist for my current backlog. All it's missing is some butter. Oh, you're doing a family visit? Homie, you're gonna get blasted by that heat. Oh, gosh. Well, I hope everything goes well. I hope the travel part is as smooth as it can possibly be. Because while I like traveling, I also despise traveling. Oh. Oh, so you're gonna be probably stuck in O'Hare, huh? My absolute condolences. Oh dear. Rewatched IBO 3 times and still hoping the ending was changed. I still need to watch season 2 in IBO. I haven't gotten around to it yet. I kind of know what happens, but I still want to go back and watch it. Make sure I didn't accidentally damage any details. I did not. Hog. We love that. Let's hold hands and just travel in VR chat. That's also a mood. LAX sounds like a nightmare. The stories that I've heard from LAX. Fennel! Chat, go follow Fennel. Fennel's a little guy. Fennel, how you doing? How did the crab go yesterday? I am glad to be back. I have completely forgotten how to stream. But you know what? That might be a good thing. I've been catching up with chat a little bit, slowly working on crab. It would appear Mix It Up is not working, though, because it did not auto-shout you out, but... Yeah, chat, go follow Fennel. Fennel does karaoke. Fennel does Gunpla. Fennel knows how the card games work. Yeah, I saw you got it knocked out. I love the Nightingale high grade. Genuinely one of my favorite kits that I've built. Okay, I think that's good. If only I had the time, my flight gate could change at any moment. Oh, they don't really have you on a set schedule. I am so sorry. A little repetitive around the wings, but otherwise fine. Yeah, I ran into that too. It did get a little bit repetitive. Proud owner of an evil giant red rocket. If you can enter the UC Gundam universe, which side are you choosing, Xeon or Earth Federation? Okay, Mix-It-Up's working for Mally. Huh. I don't know. Both Xeon and the Federation are, like, actually terrible in their own respective ways. I will say, Anaheim Electronics is, like, probably the worst out of all of them, but Anaheim also makes a bunch of cool stuff. Hello, Mally. Welcome on in. Welcome on in, everybody. Welcome on in, Hyde. Welcome in, gamers. Oh, no. I mean, realistically, though, Anaheim made most of my favorite designs. They made the Sinanju-Stein. I can't hate you, Anaheim. I really like bugs. Thank you, thank you. You doing some editing today, Mally? I hope it goes well for you. Thank you for the lurky lurk. Good to see ya. I've been talking to chat a little bit about, like, car issues, heart stuff. Just kind of catching up because it's been a while. Vim, hello. Welcome on in. We're just working on a little bit of crab Rodi today, some crab rangoon. On the topic of Nightingale, I think it's neat that the new SD Gundam game showed that its funnels can be fired while attached. I do like that. I do like the idea, and I guess it makes sense, but you never really see it much, that the funnels can simply be stationary laser blasters. I love this crab. I have one in my backlog, too. So far, the build looks really cool, Fennel. It looks really cool. It's very round. I like the colors, though. It looks like a creamsicle. A homicidal creamsicle, but a creamsicle nonetheless. Snow crab. Yeah, I love the Nightingale. Nightingale's just good. Good design. As an Anaheim electronics engineer, I agree with the statement, but also resent it. Look, Anaheim's got a cool logo. They know how to market. I know you detest fish, Allie, but this crab talk is making me crave. I cast level 5 crab. I would love to do one of these monkey crab roadies up in, like, I'm thinking, like, Char's Agat colors would be really fun. Because I like the idea of Char piloting a teeny tiny little guy. Man, I still wish they would make a high grade of the Deep Striker. Because the Master Grade's the only one we really got right now. And getting that and the cost alone is rough. Oh, Bugs, I like the way you think. Give it some high gog arms. Give it some high gog arms, which is honestly a solution to a lot of life's problems, is give stuff high gog arms. Here's the thing, I don't have a high gog. I love the high dog. I don't have one. I have the Sagaki. I give everything high dog arms if I could. Yeah, the high dog is just good. Okay, but like, what about the forbidden kit bash? Kit bashing a gog with a high gog. I feel like some form of sacrilege is being committed, but I'm also curious. Reprint it, never made it to the US. Tickles you from a long range, honestly. Well, that was one of the cool things about the high gog in Battle Operation. Is the arms gave it some melee range, which was nice. The high gog deserves a master grade. Also, chat, I do apologize if I've missed anyone's chats. Very exotic looking, so I want one, but not right now. The picker wheel chose Lamorak for my next build after Rose Knight. Let's go. I have so much model kit catch up to do, gamers. Just because of when the car problems and the heart problems started, I never finished the G-Quux. It's literally just backpack and weapons. I never finished my Gallus. It's almost done. I just really gotta build the head and I gotta do detail painting. And then the monkey Rodi. I was tempted to get the 1/100th real grade Zeong. It's really good. Everything that I've seen it's really good. The upscale for it, they did a really good job on it. I have so many unfinished projects. Yeah. It's driving my hyperfixations up a wall a tiny bit. However, I've been so distracted with the more pressing matters that I've been doing okay with it. Hey, Roll. Well, come on in. Hope you're doing okay. We're doing okay today. Our first day back to streaming. In my streaming absence, I've been really on the YouTube grind. I know you might not see that as much on the Gunpla channel right now, because I couldn't really think of anything to record at the moment. And it's like, there's stuff I could do. Like, I want to do that video series where I go through and dust off a kit while yapping. I'm just going to call it This Old Kit and make it a This Old House spoof. So hopefully soon there'll be some more model kit related content video-wise on this channel. I've just been really doing a lot of Final Fantasy content. I've been really feeling it, Mr. Krabs. I need to get on the YouTube grind. Also, thank you for the hydrate. I will slurp some hydration. As soon as I find my sanding sponge. You got this, Fennel. Like, the YouTube grind can be... The best way I can describe it is... The YouTube grind can really be mental gymnastics for a little bit. Like, even now, it still gets me sometimes trying to understand the algorithm and stuff. I've gotten a bit better with it. However, sometimes, even if you're doing the right thing, it's like, nah. But I love it, though. Like, genuinely, I love YouTube stuff. I like making things. And YouTube really scratches, like, that creative itch. Oh yeah, the Ingram comes out soon, doesn't it, Unicorn? It's big, too. The real grade Ingram from Patlabor, it's a little bit shorter than a Master Grade RX-78. It's pretty big. I just finished MSQ not too long ago. Let's go. I got to re-add some peeps to my friends list because, like, I lost a lot of people on my friends list. So I need to re-add some peoples. And I think part of it's... I know part of it was server-related weirdness. And another part of it was me at, like, 1 a.m. doing a half-asleep, like, friends list cleanup. Probably not paying attention. Yeah, I'm really excited for, wherever cold stuff is going, Benny. I'm here for it. Plus a certain... Hold on, hold on. Okay, you did finish MSQ. I just wanted to make sure. There's a certain lizard that was introduced in 14 that I love, and I will say no more on that because I don't want to spoil. Well, on the bright side, Viera are able to... They're giving the Viera more hats that they can wear. More hairstyles every patch. Lizard. She is so pretty. But yeah, roll. I'm hanging in there. I'm hanging in there. It's been a wacky, wild few months. Experimenting in the dark is how I would describe it. Yes, exactly. For those who don't know, we are dual streaming. Benny, that's what's got me really hopeful. Like, with all the new customization options that we're getting, I'm hoping maybe that'll become one that people can choose. Like, I understand if it's just a her thing specifically, but I would like it. And there is still the fact, it has been buried in infamy and forgotten about. Long time ago, in Heaven's Word, Koji Fox made an in-passing remark that has never been touched on again. So I don't know if anything will ever come of it. But he very briefly hinted at an Al-Ra clan with red horns, and never was it spoken of again. I truly don't know how to edit is my main issue, and my editor is just one humble man. I can only give him so much at once. No, that's fair. I totally get that. There's only so much editing that can be done at a given time. If you ever do want to, like, try your hand at editing, the free version of DaVinci Resolve is solid. I've used DaVinci, like, from the get-go, and it's pretty good. It's solid, I would say. But most importantly, it's free. Here's hoping. Yeah. Are you prepared? Are you prepared to see, like, Midlanders running around with, like, Ganondorf green skin? Because I'm excited for it. The fact that we're getting color wheels finally, like proper color wheels, it's about damn time. I teach myself the basics on Premiere, so I just buy Premiere. Yeah, I know a lot of folks who use Premiere pretty faithfully. You know, completely legitimate license. Snip this a little bit. I've done a little editing, but not to my own standards. Oh, I see. No, that's valid. I can understand that to a degree. Like, if you want it done like a certain way. That is understandable. Oh yeah, that's a thing. For those who don't know, in Final Fantasy's next expansion, Evangelion is going to be the 24-man raid series for the expansion. I can't stop thinking about that tasty newt from Spirited Away. It's a newt. My reaction was a mixture of hype and confusion. I'm absolutely hyped to have Ava. I don't know how they're gonna do it. Like, I really don't know how they're gonna execute it. But hey, if I can beat Gendo's ass as the Warrior of Light, that'll be a dream come true. If I can beat the brakes off of Gendo, I will be the happiest little gal alive. Sign me up. I mean, we can beat up Shinji too. I think it's wild that we're gonna have Evangelion music as orchestral roles in Final Fantasy XIV. So I'm excited, but I also have no idea how they're gonna pull this off. Oh yeah, Gendo's a terrible father. Gendo's a terrible a lot of things. He's got cool glasses, though. I like his glasses. And he's got his aura farming pose. Oh, you got the Ray figure. Nice. I'm keeping my eye on those Ava model kits that are coming out for the gals. Oh, you saw Amano this weekend? Let's heckin' go, Vim. Nice. Love that for you. You know, I keep seeing the Blokies, and I know they're not like traditional model kits. I kind of want to try one at some point, though. Because they have a lot of Mikus that I like. And they're a little bit easier to get your hands on than, like, the Kotobukiya, like, Mikus and stuff that have come out. Shinji is a confused, panicked disaster child, and I want nothing more than to strangle and hug him simultaneously. I must go, my people need me. Roll, have a good one. Thank you for dropping on in. Good to see you again. Hopefully we'll be around a little bit more. I'm probably going to stick to a 3-day-a-week stream schedule, chat. I'm going to cut it down to 3 days because I know I can at least be consistent with that. and that'll give me time to actually like work on recording and getting YouTube videos out at the same time. Some are hit or miss, some are great, some don't stay together. That's what I've heard. Hey Rob, welcome on in. Been ruined by the main Ava kits. The main Ava kits are pretty nice. They are solid. Chat. I fully admit, chat. I mentioned it briefly before I got sidetracked, but I am dreading January. And it's, I don't think it's something we'll like go into a full conversation over, but TLDR, it's health insurance related. And, you know, I live in the States. So that is an ad break about to happen. Shoot. All right. Well, Sari is telling me to put a sock into it until ad break's over. TLDR, it's health insurance related. I'm on Medicaid. The new requirements next year are going to be, in order to be eligible to get that health insurance, you have to make a bare minimum of like $580 a month to keep your health insurance. Basically, it's like 80 hours of $7.25 an hour, which sucks for many reasons. Because I have disabilities. But yeah. I'll go off on that a little bit more in just a minute, though. It is ad break time, and I'm going to get up and stretch super fast. And then I will express my frustration when we return. Okie dokie, we are back. Thank you for your patience, chat. Thank you. Yeah, we have a new animated screen. Let me get a shout out to the wonderful individual who put that together. Also, Fo, I totally am down to do a stream where I break down like what I know about like YouTube and stuff. It won't be, perfect information, but I like to think I do have an understanding of like the basis of it all to a degree. Also, chat, massive Helldivers update today. But the artist who did the new screen for us. There you go. They are wonderful. I'm really happy with it. It's really cute. I love how they drew Allie. Yes, the tiny hands. But yeah, no, it's like I know on paper like $5.80 a month might not seem a lot, but when your body has a bunch of chronic stuff going on, it's a little bit scary. So I'm not certain how things are gonna go next year. But I'm gonna stay hopeful. That's another reason why I'm trying to like really up my game on like YouTube and stuff, because exactly. That's a lot for folks who are chronically ill. And now I have a heart condition on top of it. So it's like, oof. So I'm admittedly a little bit scared. Cards on the table, if I'm being honest. Because, chat, like, the first time I applied for disability, as people say, I got shot down immediately. And they're like, oh, if you want to appeal this, you need to go to this place and stand before a court to pitch your case. And I'm like, cool. Yeah. I don't have money for that. Hello, Ren. So, that's admittedly weighing on my mind, because not healthy enough to work, not conventionally, not sick enough for disability. It was so frustrating too, because like they didn't even give me a valid reason for dismissing my disability. In the paperwork that I got, oh gosh, I don't even know if I told you this, Fennel. In my denial paperwork, they literally cite it, and I shit you not. Applicant, how did they word it? Gosh, it was very like weird wording too. It basically amounted to applicant has been deemed too young to be disabled, essentially. Is what it came down to. And I about shit myself when I read that. Hey, Lucky. Yeah, many such cases, unfortunately. The paperwork they have you fill out too is monstrous. It's so much paperwork. So like for my fellow chronic complication havers, it rough in these streets, but we ball. Weeball. Exactly. Exactly. It is legitimately that, Bugs. Like, I have a friend who works in health insurance, and they have basically confirmed with me that, like, yeah, no, like, they actually hire people whose entire purpose is to just decline your application. It is designed to make you, like, want to give up. I might try it again just to be a persistent little flea on their back. It's just, it's rough. Exactly, yeah. I think I might try that, Fennel. I know Spade, yeah, Spade took several tries to finally get in. So, I think I might be a persistent little mosquito and just try it a few times. Because I'm on, like, I don't know, chat. I'm on like 10 different medications just to remotely function. And losing those would be a problem. Losing those would be a problem. So yeah, that's kind of where my mind's at right now. Just, I'm thinking about it, but I'm also trying not to stress about it too much, because if I stress, then, you know, that flares my heart up, which is bad. For those new to the stream, for those just joining, hello, welcome, welcome on in. Krem, welcome on in. We are working on the monkey crab. Yeah, the little Natsugok. Welcome on in, Epic. Yeah, I was telling chat earlier, right now the coffee goal, I did adjust it because the car repairs really, like, kicked me in the teeth. And I hate, like, having to do that. I hate feeling like I'm asking for stuff. It just doesn't sit right with me. But holy shit, the timing couldn't have been worse. I know that feel, Allie. My last health insurance denied everything. Yeah. Oh, not only that, but when the new, like, requirements and stuff kick in, you will, instead of having to reapply yearly, they're going to make you have to reapply every 6 months, because I mean, that's the whole name of the game, is they don't want you on the system. So. Hyde, what have you done? Also, I'm going to have a word with CoffeeBot, because I remember I specifically disabled it using usernames, and it looks like it's re-enabled it on its own, which I'm not a fan of. Because what the CoffeeBot does is it uses your coffee name. And if your coffee name is something doxing, it's just going to shit that name out regardless. My state added a work requirement for Medicaid too. Yeah, it's... It's like Fennel said. When you're kind of stuck in that middle ground, it's rough. And, like, realistically speaking, there are so many people who are going to be in a lot of trouble when this goes into effect. And I'm scared about that too. So, again, not something I'll go, like, super in-depth on, but I'm not looking forward to it. Shit sucks. And, gonna try to survive the best we can. That's really all we can do. But I might have to do some, like, potential donathons or something in the future, like streamathon kind of stuff. As much as I don't like streamathons, y'all know how I feel about streamathons. Epic, the build's been pretty good so far. Like, it's a fun, like, the parts are really fun. It's a round little guy. I'm already really enjoying, like, what I'm seeing as I've been cleaning up the parts here. You might have to be a unicorn, robot, or mythical for them to accept you. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. And, like... Also, Hyde, I need to take a look at what sins you have committed. I need to take a look, because I can't avidly look from here right now. Musy, hello. Welcome on in. Thank you for the resubby. Hope you're doing well. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for the resubbies and the tips and everything, chat. I appreciate your faces. I'm surviving, that's a mood. Yeah, I'm right there with you. I am glad you are surviving, though. We're gonna make it through a chat. We ball. We heckin' ball, gamers. Also, my stream preview is, like, freezing up for some reason. That's okay. Hey, Gotta Nobody, welcome on in. Welcome on in, everybody. I know a lot of you joined in while we were talking about, like, health insurance and stuff. That's something I tend to be a bit open about. It's, like, chronic health stuff. So, occasionally I will ramble on about that. Amaro, welcome on in. Musy, thank you again for the resub. Benny as well. Hyde, thank you for the mysterious nothing. If anyone's done a Prime today, thank you. Sometimes Twitch just doesn't show it. And I don't know why. Outside of the fact that Twitch is failing as a website. That might have something to do with it. Alright, chat, we can actually assemble some stuff. And I think I have to do a tiny bit of detail work on the back. I'm going to take some creative liberties and use a brighter blue. So these are like the gray, well, these are like a kind of pastel skyish blue with the color apps on it. And it's not a lot, like the stickers actually aren't bad on this. But I think I'm going to do a brighter blue just to make it pop. And then I've got this fluorescent orange, which might not look good at all, but I'm going to try it. I'll probably do that bit of detail painting off camera, though. Yeah, I think the darker blue looks nice. For those who are just joining and curious what we are building, let me find a picture for you. You know, I've been curious about the fluorescent liner. I know Spade used some, Amaro. And I'm very curious, because it looks really cool. But yeah, we're working on the Monkey Rodi / Monkey Crab Rodi from IBO. And it has the options of, like, normal arms, and it comes with an SMG and an actual crowbar. Or, it has the superior option, which is crab mode. And it's a crab mode that can do crab things in space. Very, very excited about that. So yeah, that is what we're working on today. Chat, does anyone know of, like, a solid, like, a good orange paint marker? I have not been able to find an orange paint marker at all. But yeah, Almaro, I am curious about the fluorescent. Also, Lucky, hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing good. Hope everybody's hanging in there, at least alive, at bare minimum. Where do I even start with this? Guess we... You found a really... I might just have to use, like, an orange brush paint. Yeah, because orange is a color that I just do not have in my arsenal, and that bothers me. Because I've been needing it a lot. Yeah, orange is a pain to paint. It really is. I'm with Team Surviving. It's okay. Uma Musume will keep the existential dread away. Maybe. I am prepared to roll on Summer Gold Ship, though. I've got my free carrots that I've been saving up. I think the trick with orange is layering pink and then orange over top. Ooh, I can do that. I can do that. I like pink color. Actually, yeah, no, just thinking about it, that makes sense as to why that would work. Yeah. I did not know about the pink primer, though. I did not know about that. Gotta know, buddy, you've been working on any kits? For those of you in chat, what are you working on building? If you're building something, what you working on? Painting the Kairos. I think Steady has a clear or white-gray panel liner that glows. Chat, you should totally go follow both Benny and Musi. Bam, bam. So this little doohickey goes on here. This little doohickey goes there. Fennel, I want you to know, my Final Fantasy XIV character has been completely inspired by Review Starlight. Ooh, the HAW prototype. Another big boy has a nasty stomach bug. Ooh, I am so sorry. Hate stomach bugs. The shoulder joint is fighting me. There we go. Maybe. The polycap is just being mean, as it is wont to do. Scree. Mini commissions. Yeah, now that I'm starting to feel better, I need to get back to the Review Starlight VN that I was playing, because I got halfway through Route 2, and I just... That's when all of, like, the heavy testing and stuff started happening, so I had to put it on pause for a little bit. There we go, now I got it. I need to pick up the HAW. Today I'm airbrushing matte coat. Ooh, I hope the airbrushing goes well. For anyone who is new, be you on the YouTube side or the Twitch side, if you would like to join our community Discord, where we talk about various things, we have model kit sections, things of that nature. It is !Discord in the chat. Feeling a tad sleepy. Happy building. Hey, Bo, have a good one. Have a good rest. I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. But thank you for dropping on in. Good to see ya. Good to have new folks around. Volpies, hello. How are you, Volpies? Volpies, happy big-ass Helldivers update today. Happy big-ass Helldivers update day. How are you? Chat, go follow Volpies. I have not had a chance to look at all the changes. All I know is the orbital rail cannon will now one-shot Vox engines, and I am here for that. I am here for that. Good to see you, Volpies. Yeah, it has been a time, fam. It has been a time. I was telling chat, so for those who just entered, I do basically, I know what my heart issue is now. You know, we went through the ultrasounds, the testing, the heart tracker, all that jazz. So we do, I can't remember the medical term for it. I'll have to ask my doctor because medical Latin-y terms. But I do know what my heart problem is now. It's an issue with the lower chamber of my heart. It's not fatal. It will be a troublesome, potentially lifelong companion, though. But I'm not dying, and that's what matters. That's what matters. Anything else I can deal with. Anything shy of exploding, I can deal with. So, at least I know now. At least I know now. Medical gobbledygook. Exactly! Already told Allie she isn't allowed to die. What about imploding? Ooh, you raise a good point, Shadow. Imploding might still be on the table. Imagine if you could just explode on command. Chat, have you ever thought about the concept of being a Pokemon that can learn self-destruct and explosion? Like, you literally self-detonate on command and then just get put back together in a Pokeball. Like, thinking about that logistically is kind of terrifying. Let me get the C4 pack. I love the C4 pack. But yeah, the new Major Order system is out today. And the end goal, for those who don't know, if we win the new objective, we get to pick. We get to pick a new FRV. It sounds like we're going to have a choice between 2 new FRVs, and I think I already know what they are, which is why I'm excited. But yeah, the reward for this is a new stratagem, which is always cool to see. More of the outer later. Being shed is explosion. That is true. My poor Pokemon gonna need therapy. One of the most dastardly things you could ever do was give Snorlax a normal gym and have it self-destruct. The flame truck. Also, there's the Discord for anyone who wants to join it. It's good seeing y'all again. We'll get those stream streaks going again, I promise. Yeah, the Null Cipher armor gives Helldivers a big booty. We don't know why, but it does. I remember we were showing that to Volpies on stream one day. Pointing it out. For those who may be new or may just be joining, we're going to be on a 3-day stream schedule. That'll be the goal. So for now, we'll be doing 3 days a week. I don't really have a set designation for which days those are going to be, but it will be 3 days during the week. And we do not stream on Saturday and Sunday. I realized that simply does not work. Yeah, Explosion and Self-Destruct have like 5 PP for some reason. But yeah, we'll be doing a 3-day-a-week stream schedule. I know it's not like the ideal schedule for quote-unquote growth, but I'm doing the YouTube grind, so I'm pretty happy with that. How's the hoverpack stealth? They'll never expect you in the air. They'll never see it coming. Could be something like what the bombardier beetle does. Yo, the bombardier beetle is terrifying. I think there's a... Is it like a shrimp? Isn't there like a shrimp that basically fires off micro explosions? I can never remember its name. Yeah, the pistol shrimp. That little bastard. The mantis or pistol. Yeah, those things are mean. Like, damn, nature, you scary. Yeah, for those wondering, though, this kit is really cool so far. I know Iron Blooded Orphans high grades have a lot of, like, mixed, like, response to them. This one's very... I don't know, I think it's because it's round that I like it so much. Yeah, out of nowhere, they announced a Reborn 100 of the Grey's Ein. I never expected that to get a Reborn 100. Or a full mechanics, I should say. Like, that was not on my bingo card. But I'm also, like, so stoked that it's happening. Yeah, no, those shrimps will, like, destroy you, given the opportunity. They will ruin your entire career. Yo, this thing has so many panel lines on it that look really cool. Oh, Fennel, that's such a good idea. Imagine a round over Monkey Rodi custom. Oh, that gives me ideas. That gives me ideas. I would need high gog arms, naturally, but that would be so cool. Yeah, look at this. This thing has so many panel line opportunities. It's not something you really see with a lot of the more, like, rounded designs. So right here, this little section right here, is where I'm going to paint blue. So after stream, I'm going to sand that a little bit. I guess I can sand it right now. I just got to be careful not to mess up the details. But I'm going to sand it a little bit for the paint to stick better. And this section's getting painted blue. And then it's going to have like a little black line right there. Kodiak, welcome on in. How you doing? Hello, everybody. Hopefully the others won't be P Bandai. Yeah, I know P Bandai's been on a tear. I mean, it's always been on a tear, but it's extra teary right now. I think we have the same idea. It's a good idea. I'm doing a little bit of sanding behind these panel lines here. I don't want to have to use the scriber if I don't have to make them deeper, you know? Okay, wicked. Okay, awesome. Hope you're doing okay, Kodiak. Hopefully the other colors won't be P-Bandai. You know, eventually I wouldn't mind building a full mechanics Graze. The Graze is good. The Graze is a good fire design. And whoever made it should feel very happy with themselves, because it is a very good design. You're doing good? I'm glad to hear it. I'm doing alright. All things considered, I think I'm doing alright. And I will take that. Alley Warhammer minis win, though. Gosh, when they stop costing so much money. It's redonkulous how much they cost. Like, don't get me wrong, like, it's quality. It's definitely quality, but sheesh. Don't do it, man. Volpes, are you going to be getting the new Total War 40K when it comes out? I know a lot of people have been excited for that because it looks really good. Looks at my pile of shame. Take pride in your pile of shame. Yeah, for those who don't know, Total War is releasing a 40K Warhammer game on Steam, and I guess other platforms, maybe. And people have been looking forward to that quite some time. Because Total War has mostly been like Old World and Age of Sigmar. You all know I am an Age of Sigmar girly. Yeah, it's a game. I'm definitely more of an Age of Sigmar person than 40K, but I don't hate 40K by any means. Yeah, 3D printing has revolutionized some stuff. I am not awake / caffeinated enough. No, that is fair. That is fair and based. I totally feel you on that. Maybe I'll go ahead and do this. All right, so chat, this is going to apply messy, and I'll probably have to do multiple layers. And it's not the paint's fault, it's my shaky hands' fault. My shaky hands and me. Oh, by the way, chat, how many of you in chat remember a show by the name of Code Lyoko? Okay, after 19 years, Code Lyoko Season 2 is coming out. They announced that the new season is coming out after 19 years. Yep. That is a thing that is happening, my friends. Also, what news from Bandai? I'm curious. Yeah, no, that wasn't fake. That's happening. I do really like the Shadow Gundam. Yeah. It looks really good too, kit-wise. Like, I mean, I've bought enough from P Bandai. I'm fueling the beasts that I hate. I understand. Raise his hand. Me. Yeah, it's the original team. Mist, hello. Actually, this paint is going on much better than I thought. See, chat, this is why I need to sand more before I paint. Because it really does help with paint sticking. Oh, they're banning 3D printed stuff. I see. Okay. This is almost done, chat. Right. So we'll leave that as it is. I'll put another coat on this later tonight. But for a first coat, that went on pretty darn well, I would say. And then there's, I know it's hard to see, but there's a little notch in the center of this part where I'll put some little bit of black paint. Although I do see some areas that I missed. But yeah. In the year 2026, after 19 years, Code Lyoko is coming back. What a time to be alive. Awesome, I'm happy with that. So, I'll wait to panel line this kit once the paint's all done and cleaned up. I like the blue, though. The blue was a good decision. Blue was a very good decision. So what I'm happy about is these arms. I'm gonna have an extra set of arms because I'm only using the crab arms. And it's gonna be the lower arm portions, right? It won't be the upper portions, but that'll be extra arms that I can do with for something. I don't know what yet, but I'm excited for that. All the arms. Once this kit's done, well, the next kit we do on stream, I want it to be one of my Gunpla kits, because I haven't really, outside of the little chibi ones we built, I haven't really done any of them. I think the next one I want to build is the Uma Musume Silence Suzuka, because I've been really wanting to get into the 2 Uma kits that I have. So once the crab is done, we'll be building a horse. Scale battlefields like O'Neill, Cylinder. For official events, I don't know, I can't be surprised. I would not mind, so like, I never planned to play the game. I wouldn't mind having some 3D prints of the little minis, just to play with. I really want a real grade gem or a 2.0, some of the old kits. I agree. Yeah. I've mentioned this with friends. I don't know why they stopped doing the high grade revive line. I would love the high grade gem to get a revive kit. I would love that. Did y'all see the Kihar announcement for Robot Spirits? I did not. No. I'm gonna have to look at that. How's it look? Just looking at all the little lining opportunities here, chat. This thing's gonna pop. So I think I'm gonna do on this kit what I did with the Sinanju Stein. All of the gray bits, I'll use black panel liner. I'm gonna use brown panel liner on this, primarily. I think. Einar, hello. Hello, welcome to Crab. Welcome to Crab. Take care, Hyde. Have a safe night shift. Thank you for the nothing that you did. I forgot you're doing overnights now. Well, thank you. It's just a silhouette right now, so we don't know, but it's definitely them. Just a crazy pick. Yeah, it's not one I would have expected to see, to be honest. Ooh. Fennel, I'm gonna ask you this question. Do I reserve the brown panel liner for the orange bits, or do I use it on the white bits as well? Or secret option 3, do I use the gray panel liner on the white bits? We got options. Einar, how's it going? What you got going on? I've gone the majority of this stream thinking it was Monday, because the power outage really messed me up for the week. Yeah, you used the black liner on yours. I'm not gonna lie, Einar, these would be so fun to army build. Yeah, Sunday, Monday, we were out of power. We had a really gnarly storm come through, and it just turbo blasted everything. I vote gray on white. All right, that sounds like a plan. Thank you, Fannel, for your input. So we'll do black liner on the gray, we'll do gray liner on the white, and we'll do brown liner on the orange and see what happens. We have a plan. Yeah, it would be a fun army builder. Like, I would love to see a bunch of these dressed up like at guys and things like that. Also, Musi went live, so they're getting raided today. They are not safe. I personally like softer looking panel lines, so I'm biased. I'm definitely wanting to like change it up, because I know I can use these for panel lining too, the real touch markers, but I've primarily just used the black panel liner on all my kits, and you know, they all look fine, but I would like to like change it up a bit, like you said, go into some like softer looking tones and stuff. Plus I've got this. This is my pore type brown panel liner, so I think I'm gonna try to use this goober for the orange bits, because I've never really used the pore type before. And I'm very, very curious. Very, very curious. But yeah, I think it would break it up nice to have the different, like, color apps going on. Did I just touch the paint? I did not. Okay. Woo! Also, Einar, thank you for sending Crab my way. Like, I've only built the upper body, and I'm already having a lot of fun with this. What comes next, anyway? I'm not going to get to it today. Oh, it's the little head dome. Okay. So... Okay. So this is where we're going to get wacky wild, and we're going to try this bright-ass fluorescent orange. There's a mark around the commander antenna, and there's a space that sits right below the mono eye area. And we're gonna try to use the fluorescent orange on it. And I might take a creative liberty with it. Potentially, we'll see. I'll have to see how the part actually looks when we get to it. Where is it anyway? Yeah, I think it's like right here. This little inner ridge right here before the mono eye. I'm going to do that up in fluorescent orange. It's probably going to hit this. Wait, is this a... Hold on. Is this a shield? Is this... Am I looking at the right thing? Please hold. Yes, I am looking at the right thing. Yes. Okay. Wicked. Some of the shielding looks very similar to the head. So yeah, I'm gonna come in a little bit with the fluorescent orange and see how that looks, since it's the only orange that I have. But it'll give it a little bit of a UV pop, so there's that. Sharing is caring, Einar. Also, I'm going to have this little SMG left over, since it's going to be in crab mode, and a crowbar, so I'm excited for that. I love having extra weapons. Who knows? Maybe I'll give Silent Suzuka a crowbar. But yeah. What's today? What's today? What's today? Today is Tuesday. Tomorrow's Wednesday. Thursday. We'll return to this on Thursday to build a little bit more of it. And we'll probably stream on Friday as well, because I don't have a doctor's appointment this Friday. Yo, a Rodi painted up in like a Half-Life theme would be so cool. That's an idea. Yeah, so we'll be looking at streaming again on Thursday and Friday to do some more Rodi work. Tomorrow I'm going to be working on videos. I got to record some stuff for the Final Fantasy channel. So I'll be working on getting that together. The limbs for this actually are like fascinating. It's just little thruster legs with little tiny claws. This kit won't actually take that long to build, thankfully. And I know at some point Einar and I are going to be working on one of the roundtable nights. On Saturday, I won't be streaming, but I am going to get the G-Quux finally finished and panel lined. And then it will be ready for water slides. Following that, I'll try to get my Gallus done, because I've been wanting to get that done and take a video of it. I have detail painting to do. Where's that sticker sheet at? Pretty much all of this I've got to replicate in detail painting. So, it won't be too hard. It's mostly just some thrusters and stuff. Now that I'm starting to, like, return to life, as it were. Bam, bam, bam. The chaos. Yo, speaking of chaos, Kefka Ultimate has been, like, it's been cleared. But Kefka Ultimate has been beating people's ass, and I'm so happy, because that is such a Kefka thing to do. I have 3 open kits to the left of me. This is wild, chat. But yeah, no, I moved stuff around. So this is where the gaming computer used to be. And it's this nice, like, big U-shaped desk. And it ended up just working out better overall, I think, because now I've got a section to the left that's just for kits that are being worked on. I've got empty space to the right where I can put stuff and where I can do, like, kit video filming. Because I've got my little photo booth set up over there. And it's working out much better. I don't have to keep the computer on the floor rack. So I think overall this is a much better Gunpla building scenario. And the plus side is it means I can use my standing desk now when I'm editing videos, now that I got the motors in it fixed. So yeah, Poggerinos. Let me see. Let me see. Let me pop over here. Let me pop over here. Okay. All right. So chat, first and foremost, thank you, everybody, for being here today. Thank you for those who resubbed, primed, coffeed. I appreciate your faces, especially after such a long time of not being around. I realized the bot did not properly tag the streaming role. I will have to fix that. I don't quite understand why. It's probably user error on my part. So, I'll try to fix that before our next stream, because I know that didn't ping y'all. Outside of that, though, the bot is doing exactly what it needs to do, and I am so happy about that. I finally have an auto poster again. Thanks to chaos, I'll just say. I've got the Dazor model 8MC 300 magnifying ring lamp. I need to look at that shadow, because I've got whatever this dusty old thing is. I realize I'm like covering the screen, but that's okay. That's okay. $600? Holy. How good is the magnification on that? That's a hefty price for a magnifying lamp. Holy smokes. Like, I don't know. It better be good for that price. It better be good for that price. Oh, you inherited it. I see. Oh. Oh, wait. I think I might know what you're talking about now. I think these are those really nice, like, gem cutting magnifiers. Okay. Okay, that makes more sense as to what the price is, if that's the case. If it's what I'm thinking it is, that makes much more sense about the price. I need to take a look at one of those. It's been a while since I've seen one. But yeah. For those of you on YouTube, thank you for your patience with the slight content drought. We did get the Sananju Stein video back up. That is on the channel now, with new audio, new and improved. Oh, sewing and cross-stitching. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Wicked. Okay. Yeah, minis are small, and, like, my eyesight's not the best, so I would definitely need to use my magnifying glass. And it's like, I've got the arm-mounted one here, and I've also got a small one on a shelf behind me that just sits on the table, so I might bust that one back out soon and mess with that a little bit. But yeah, I think, why am I toast? Why am I toast? I don't think I've said any magic words. I do like toast, though. I might actually run up to Pizza Hut after stream. I'm not gonna lie. Pizza Hut has this little box that you can get where it's like a personal pizza and a thing of fries and a 20-ounce drink, and it's $8.50 USD, which is a phenomenal price for how stuff is right now. And I might toss on some of their boneless wings because they're really good. They're really, really good. So, like, my car can drive now. I just have to be very careful with it, because if it hits a pothole the wrong way, one of those support arms could, like, snap, and that would be bad. It's at the point where, like, I will drive it on occasion, but I really need to get that damn control arm situation figured out. I just need to find a mechanic who's not gonna rob me blind. Mine has this really heavy metal base you'll see in Discord soon enough. What have you done? My throne doesn't have anything. My throne just has health stuff on it. Allie, you shouldn't even be driving that car at all. Yeah, I'm not happy with the current situation that it's in. State that it's in. Not gonna lie, I'll be completely honest. Well, at one point in time, I was gonna see that if I could like trade it in or something, but I don't think I could really get anything for it right now. Unfortunately. But yeah. I'm hoping to get the control arms fixed very soon. Chat, before we raid out for the day, we have ads coming up. I don't like raiding out when ads are going. So sit tight. I'm going to run the ads. I'm going to stretch. And then once we're back, we're going to go raid into Musy. So sit tight for just a minute. Alright, chat, the ads are now done, so we can get stuff underway. Also, it's looking really cloudy. Yeah, Einar, that ruined me. I need that. I need that. So bad. Oh my gosh. can't believe you've done this. Out of everything you've linked, that one is the kill shot. Oh, goodness. Goodness me. Alright, chat. I'm gonna get the hell out of here. I'll be back on Thursday, roughly the same time, give or take. And we'll work on our little crab friend a little more, and I'll get this paint cleaned up. I'll maybe get another coat on it. Probably get another coat on it, yeah. It looks like it could use one. And we'll go from there. But thank you all for being here, especially after the long hiatus. Keep an eye out on YouTube, ! Discord, if you ever want to join that. And join the chaos. Also missed, I saw the little fella. I saw the little guy. I saw the little dude that you linked. I love them so much. We're gonna raid Musy. We're gonna go torment the lizard. For those of you on YouTube, thank you all so much for being here as always. YouTube side, the stream is going to wrap up right here. So thank you all for being here so much. And I will catch you all on YouTube land next time.